I feel like normally I would be like embarrassed to show my house like this, but I know that it's gonna look so cute and that this is like temporary, so I'm really not stressed about it. I'm enjoying the craziness.
There's no way. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Look at that. You can do it.
No, I literally
Good choice.
Oh my gosh.
Fried mac and cheese patty.
Let's see. Let me see it. Oh my gosh. What's your vote? No.
We're both biased. I like mine and you like yours. So good.
Okay, ready to go. Wait. Oh, this is getting real. Okay. I won.
One more try.
Okay, go.
Ready? You can breathe while you're doing it. You can breathe. I won every time.
I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Ow, my lips hurt too.
I just want to sit down for a second. I was actually in a car accident back in 2020. This company, Morgan & Morgan, reached out to me recently and asked if I wanted to work with them. They're America's largest injury law firm with over 100 offices nationwide. You can submit a claim to Morgan & Morgan from your phone in about 8 clicks. They'll contact you and say, yes, we want to take your case or not. And if they want to take your case, there's no fees, upfront payment, nothing unless they win you a sum of money. They'll take a commission from that. You sign the contract and then you kind of just forget about it. If they need medical records from you, you can submit it all electronically. You can sign documents all electronically. It's super, super easy. If you are injured, Morgan & Morgan makes the process so easy. For more information, go to forthepeople.com or dial pound law on your cell phone, pound 529. Thank you to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it.
Look at you. I love the shoes. All right, I think we're just crossing the street. One of the coffee spots.
Eyes look so cute.
You look really good. Look at this outfit.
You know my dad cut my mom's hair?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think I should cut like an
impressive.
inch off? Do you want to cut an inch off or no? I feel like, I don't think I need it.
I don't think you need it. Cinematic mode does look really good. I mean, you look... Oh, you're so pretty.
The whole house is a mess because we're like waiting for things, and I'm like, why am I gonna clean up or set up for Christmas when we have to do the ceilings and we have to sand the patched sheetrock? That creates so much dust. This is where we're building and we're creating our home, and I feel like once everything's done and neat, I'm gonna miss it. This is the part where, like, you know, you get to look back and be like, oh my gosh, look how far we've come, look how much we did to this house. I'm excited for today. I think we're gonna get a lot of good house stuff done. We're gonna do our reading first.
Hi. Oh, you are a handsome man.
Are you a good baby? What are you doing? Tuesday, that's when the people are coming to remove these countertops. It's our friends and family that are doing it because they were going to charge us $800 to take these countertops out. The countertop people will not come and measure the exact size that they need to cut for the countertop before we put the sink that we're gonna have in. They're taking the countertops out, taking the sink out, putting the farm sink in, so they have to cut this wood. They're doing that all on Tuesday, so you guys will see that.
All right.
You ready?
You ready?
You ready?
Are you ready?
You ready, Leroy?
Thank you for prepping. I think you should
I'll
put.
go get a shirt.
Do you have
Yeah, they're
glasses or no?
You'll have a really nice look.
I'm a professional. Oh boy.
Okay.
1 second, Lainey, okay? This is for your own good. You don't want to breathe this in.
Yeah. All right, this is why this is such a good system. You got the stop back, and I'm sanding. Alana's holding it right underneath it. Watch this. Ready? Look at that. Wow.
Look at that dust. This is just from doing this sanding. It's crazy. Hi. I love you. I know. So the top is not painted. The bottom is painted. So it's similar. It's just a little bit more red. And these are painted too. And I did some of these. Yeah.
I could make us a smoothie,
Ooh, I like that.
right?
Yes. Oh, he heard the ice. He wants the ice.
Fruit smoothie.
Your favorite snack. Thank you.
What do you think?
What's in it?
Guess.
All
I mean,
right.
there is some of that, flavored stuff in it.
I mean, I don't know why I'm concerned about.
What?
I don't know why I'm concerned about health when I just ate a big burger and a Coke.
I thought that was a really fun treat.
Mm-hmm. And most of what we have here is super clean and healthy, so I don't feel bad about it.
They love each other.
Oh my gosh.
Well, how are you drinking that?
What do you mean?
How did a whole thing of ice end up in your mouth?
I don't know. I just went like this.
Yeah, that's how.
Oh, I don't know. Well, Tim, think about it.
Sip it like a normal person.
I have not spilt since we met at every meal. So, like, if we're in the car and I'm sipping it like this, and there's the ring around my mouth, then it can come out the side. When I drink in the car, I drink like, so that it can't spill. Anyway, the way our church works is we all sit with chairs facing each other from 9:15 to 10. Different people stand up and talk about how God's blessed them that week or something that inspired them or they've been really convicted by. Everyone has their Bible open and like they'll say, oh, I was blessed by this verse, and we all turn to it. So like you're learning about the Bible through like other people pointing you to different verses, which is really cool. And then they pray out loud, like we all pray out loud together. And then
Or they offer up a hymn and we all sing together.
Yeah, we all sing. And then we have a good 45 minutes of fellowship, just hanging out with each other, which is really, really important. We're going to our friend's house this week. They have 4 kids. We went to another couple's house. They have 2 kids. We've been hanging out with some of the guys that we're friends with. One of them just got married. We shot their wedding. So like all these things happen because we get to hang out and spend that, hour long time in between. So after the fellowship hour, one of the people that belongs to the church or a guest speaker will give a message and like teach about scripture. It's not just like, okay, let me quickly read this and then tell you like a personal story about myself that relates to this. Like, no, we're gonna break down every single word. It's kind of like a Bible study, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I just love our church. Once I was like, the Bible's real. I've experienced the transformation that the Bible talks about when you come to Christ. Like, I know it's real because it happened to me. Factually, historically, logically, this is real. So I really love that this is a church that doesn't stray from that. It's like, this is the Word of God. If you're gonna believe in this story of Jesus and that He died and rose and that He is God and He's the Son of God, and believing in Him will save you or make you right with God, you have to believe that from the Bible. Like I talked about that in the Looking at the Bible video. To believe that that's true, like that was well preserved, but other things were not well preserved, or other things have been changed, but that crazy thing hasn't been changed. It just didn't make sense to me. Okay, today's Monday, and I'm getting ready to film to paint the ceiling pink. Cheers. All right. It looks so good. I have a little headache from breathing in the paint smell. I'm gonna turn on the fire because it actually makes the paint dry quicker. I'm so excited. Diggy boy, I saw you digging that hole. Oh my goodness. Wait, it's bigger than I thought.
Okay, we got the rug. Unveiling.
Wait, I love it. Do you?
Yeah, so it'd be in front of the fire like that.
Yeah.
I like it. It's the perfect size.
I cleaned up that whole thing, this whole thing. They're taking the countertops off tomorrow, taking that sink out, putting the farm sink in, taking the faucet out. We're now ready. I'm gonna do a second coat of the ceiling paint tomorrow. We went to our friend's house for dinner from our church. So that was really fun. We got home at like 8 or 9, and then we got to work. He's working upstairs on an edit, and he came down to help me a little bit. And then I've been just cleaning up so that they can be ready for tomorrow. So I am going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, backsplash off. All right, we are taking the countertops off, getting ready for measuring. Sink is out. We've got our farm sink ready to be installed. This is gonna be great. We got that in the sink.
Better than the toilet.
Woo. Yeah, this is heavy. All right, get in. Hey, all right.
Wow.
Well, that's gonna be a whole lot easier.
The white half will be easy.
Yeah, I'll take this half.
I'll take the left.
You guys want to take that one?
Ready?
Oh my gosh.
All right. The sink is in. What do we think?
I can see it. I can see the final product.
All right. Well, we've got the babies, and we are getting a tree.
Christmas tree.
Yeah, we've got.
Oh. Snowing. Look, you can see.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
First day that it snows, and we're getting our tree, and the dogs are loving it. Come on, across the bridge, guys, across the bridge.
Oh, look at them. They're so cute.
They really are. What are you feeling in terms of color?
Well, the room it's going in is blue and pink. So I think blue would be really cool. It almost looks like fake.
I know, the blue spruces are really cool
I've
looking.
never seen them look this blue.
You know, they've just got this great, it almost looks like they've got, like they're covered in
Spray
snow.
paint or something.
Yeah, like they've been snowed on.
Tim,
Do we go blue spruce?
if we find the perfect one and it happens to be blue, yeah. What? Or are we trying to narrow it down?
Well, yeah, that's what I was attempting to do.
Nice dinner tonight.
Yes.
That's all I keep thinking about.
Ooh, wanna go
wanna
get a
get a
steak
steak.
somewhere?
Yes. I love how we just like read each other sometimes. You know what I mean?
Let's go back to that first one you found. I think it was really
I'm
good.
so confused.
The snow is coming down.
Snow is coming.
I love it. Okay, so that one has your vote so far?
Is it blue enough?
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh my
We
gosh,
could
it's
go
really
more blue.
snowing. I'm so cold.
Yeah, I'm cold
You know
too.
when your like mouth starts moving slow. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like the look of seeing the bark. And it's not too blue where it's like, oh, is that fake or is that sprayed? I think that's the one.
I know, there's some really blue ones
All right, let's do one more look.
down that way. So we're trying to decide if we go this blue or if we go for the first one. The other one, I do think I prefer the way that you can like see through to the trunk. It is more woodsy.
And it is blue, but it's not like
Yeah, this one's blue.
blue.
I do like that.
All right.
Okay, we found
Let's
our tree.
Go cut
Let's
our
go cut
tree
it down.
Yay.
This is the one.
Look at Daddy. What's Daddy doing?
Okay.
I gotta keep them away from the
Ready?
sharp.
First cut. This is our tree now.
Oh! Yay! Now we have to call him? She's like, people?
No, now
Here,
I
people?
drag it.
We did it! Woo! Woo!
All right.
And we have a bridge to cross and everything. Let's go! Just missing our kids.
I was gonna say, I was literally saying, all right, kids. That'd be so much fun. Okay, we've got our tree secured. And we've got the babies in the back of the car.
Oh my gosh.
And look at this. How cool. I know.
Tiara?
Yeah.
Wait, I've never seen real reindeer. Wow. Whoa.
That's got to be so fun for little kids. Didn't Caitlin not know that reindeer were real? Hold on, we need to take a video for the group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alana, what do you want to tell Caitlin?
Caitlin, reindeer.
Reindeer are very real, Caitlin. Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't like me. I'm scared.
Oh,
I don't.
those are some antlers on
He
him.
doesn't like me. He tried to kill me. I'd be dead if this thing wasn't here. I'm traumatized. He's like, get out of my house.
Let's go find a nicer
He
one.
charged quick.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
What's that, babies? Oh, look at the tree. Wow, it's beautiful.
I know. I think
It's
this is
such a
great
good one.
Okay.
Wow,
let's see how it
guys.
Without some of these bottom limbs.
Oh,
Leroy's like, are those for me?
I know. That's a lot of needles.
Oh yeah, we're gonna shop vac those up.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I want to make it cozier in here and not as Victorian.
We got a cheesy
Oh, it's
Hallmarky
the
Christmas
worst
movie.
Hallmark movie
We
I've
love
ever
making
seen
fun of
already.
these. It's so great. I know.
Yesterday was a crazy day. The day of install.
Well, we lost power, and they need light. What a day so far, huh?
We wake up yesterday morning, the day of install, and go to the bathroom, and the lights are out.
I mean, they were supposed to come at like between 10 and 12,
Yeah.
and it was 8:30 by the time we realized.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're like, okay, we have a generator. I don't know if it works because I kept oil and gas in it for like a year, which you're really not supposed to do. I didn't know that though. We're like, okay, let's go in the garage and see if the generator works. We can't open the garage because there's no electric. So it's 2 stories, the garage, and there's a little tiny like door on the 2nd floor. We didn't have a ladder in the house, we have a ladder in the garage. So now we're running door to door. We know our neighbors, thank God. We went to the handyman on the corner, and he was like, yeah, you can borrow my ladder. Tim puts the ladder up to the garage. So there's so many things that could have gone wrong. He gets in there, and then now the next step is figuring out, can we open the garage door? How are we gonna figure out how to override the electrical part of the door and be able to open it manually? Okay, check, we get that, the garage door's open. Then we're like, okay, did I get rid of the generator, or is it still in here? Okay, we find the generator, it's in there. It's pouring rain still. We're literally like, my pants, my shoes, everything drenched, Tim too. So we wheel it out to the front of the house, and there's like a little bit of gas in it, and we turn it on, it doesn't go on. So we're like, it's literally like 9 something, like 9:30. Meanwhile, we called the stone place, and we were like, if we can't have this done today, when's your next availability? We're thinking like maybe they're gonna say tomorrow, the next day. They're like mid-January. And she said if we show up and like
this can't be done. It's a $300 trip charge, even though they're 5 minutes down the street. Anyway, so I understand, like, because they have to load up all of the stone and it's their time, and now it's time to take it away from someone else, fine. So it's literally like 9:30 and they're gonna be here at 10 o'clock. I'm on the phone with the lady and she's like, oh, they're on their way. So we're running down to the gas station. We get gas, we bring it, oh, and we had to get oil. They happened to have the exact oil that we needed. We're like praying the whole time, and it was so funny because we were praying that even if everything went wrong, we would still like be able to be joyful and enjoy the day and just be happy and not have any fears or worries. And we were just hysterically laughing the whole time. We were running in the rain, soaking wet, fully not knowing if this was gonna work out. So we go get the gas, we come back, put the gas in the generator, we put more oil in the generator. Actually, no, I think it had enough oil. We didn't even need it. But we were like, okay, Lord, come on. I'm thinking like this thing's probably rusted, like there was gas in it for literally a year without being emptied out. So Tim pulls the thing and it starts going like, I literally was like, I was literally jumping up and down. I was so excited. Thank you, Lord.
We got the generator set up. If we had to cancel, it would have been another month without a kitchen. Do you need more light? I can move these in closer.
I'm good, bro.
All right. This is gonna look really good. Joining these two pieces together. This guy's gonna make that completely disappear. Using the caulk gun over here.
They literally got here like, what, 5 minutes later or something? Like, it was crazy. If that thing didn't go on, we didn't have enough time to call them and say, like, don't come. So they would have showed up in 5 minutes and we would have paid $300 and then got a month and a half without a kitchen. So it all worked out. Everything got installed. Ready?
All right. Ready?
Wow! Oh, it looks so good! I was so happy that generator turned on. I love it! Tim told me like last week, he was like, don't make plans on Monday. And I'm like, okay. And so we didn't have any electricity and it was a rainy day, so I had no light. When I was getting ready, I had to get ready with like, you know, this makeshift mirror and lights. I was like trying to figure out what he was going to surprise me with. And he knows I love music, and I thought maybe he was going to take me to like, you know, an orchestra performance or a play in the city. We got all dressed up. Well, we drove into New York City, and then we parked the car, we took an Uber, and he was like, this is it. And it's a Deacon Theater. I've never been there before. And so we get out of the car.
Beacon.
Oh, never been there before. We get out of the car and we start like walking towards the door of the theater, and you know, like there's that big banner or whatever, like when you go to a theater or an old movie theater, it has like what's playing. So whenever I've gone to the city, it's always multiple different shows going on. So I just saw Beacon Theater. I wasn't like paying attention to the shows. So we're about to walk in and I was like, what are we seeing? I fully thought it was like an orchestra or something. And he takes me by the hand and like backs me up. We walk to like the street so that you can see the sign in front of the theater. And it's Lauren Daigle. And I don't think I've shared this before, but before I was saved, I would listen to her music all the time, like specifically the song You Say. And I spent years, every time it came on, I'm like, who is she talking about? I would always try to imagine, who is this person for me? Because she's obviously singing about a person. Like, who is my person? And I would go through, you know, years of life, and all different people would come in and out of my life, and I never felt like I had that person. And, you know, I have a tattoo that says you and me, because I'm like, well, I don't have anyone, it's just me. I can only count on myself, like I'm the God of my own life, it's my truth, whatever. And then there's one line in the song where she says, you'll have every failure, God, you'll have every victory. And I was like, is this about God? I wasn't a Christian at the time.
And I was like, maybe she's just saying, you'll have every failure, God, you'll have every victory. I just wrote it off as that. Like, no, it's not about God. And then her song, Hold On To Me, came out, and I was like singing it all the time, all over my house that I used to live in. And just her music always like really touched me and moved me. The song Rescue is so good. And I became a Christian. And I think Tim is the one. I was listening to her song one day, and Tim was like, oh, I love her music. She's a Christian. I don't know if you know. And I was like, it was just such an aha moment of like, wow, this was about God. This song was about God. I was trying to fill this void and fill this hole in my heart and try and like assign this role that she was explaining to someone in my life or to me, and she was singing about God. And so I listen to her music every single time before I read the Bible. That's like my worship time where I start off like listening to Here's My Heart, Love Like This, Rescue, Hold On To Me, Thank God I Do, You Say, I Walk Down the Aisle to You Say, the orchestra version. I literally was like, I was teary-eyed, we were walking in, I was crying like the whole time. And we didn't know that it was just gonna be her Christmas songs, so she sang all her Christmas songs. Okay, here's the part where she's gonna sing all the songs that I love. And like she was like, okay, like, you know, she wrapped up with like a Christmas song. She left stage, and then everyone was cheering so loudly that she came back on. And she did 2 songs that weren't Christmas related. I don't even remember the name of the first one. I hadn't heard it before. And the second one she did, the last song. You Say. And I was just bawling the whole time, but it was the best surprise. I've never like been, I don't think, truly surprised like that, like having no idea, you know? I don't know, usually when I get a gift I'm kind of like nervous, and I'm like, oh, I have to, you know, this person worked so hard on this gift or whatever, like, you know, look nice, Alana, like be appreciative. I didn't have that, none of that was in my head. I was just 100% genuine, pure happiness and excitement, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So anyway, it was just a crazy day, but it was such a fun day with all the chaos and all the things that could have gone wrong. We could have both been in horrible moods because we had to be out in the rain, or if things didn't work out, you know, but it was such a great day. And yeah, so anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I love you guys. Listen to her songs, they're so good. Okay.